in different areas.
So now, the viewers, we move to Mahisti. Yes?
Yes, Shireen. Thank you, Shireen. And now, our dear viewers, we are having live from Armenia our correspondent, Hany Farag, to update us about the voting process on its second day. Hany, good day to you, Hany.
Yes, good morning to you, Mahisti. Good morning to everyone and to our dear viewers. Just as you said, I'm here in Armenia Governorate, and for the second and last day, the legislative election process continues its launch here in the Governorate of Armenia. 3.8 million voters in the Governorate of Armenia are called to choose their candidates for the legislative elections, which are held over 2 days. In this voting marathon, this electoral marathon in the Governorate of Armenia, which extends from the city of Al-Adwa in the north to the city of Deir Mawas in the south, 153 candidates are fighting for 16 seats. 26 candidates come from 12 political parties, and 127 candidates also are independent and must be elected according to the uninominal electoral system or by lists. The polling stations here opened in the second day at 9 a.m. local time and should close at 9 p.m. with 1 hour of rest. In fact, what is remarkable in this electoral process since the early morning hours, it is the presence and the massive influx of men and women voters to the polling stations, especially in the villages. The voters are very, very enthusiastic to support their candidates, especially in the rural regions. They organized marches with traditional Saidi music, traditional music from Upper Egypt, accompanied by the flag of political parties of these candidates and the cries of support for the candidates. But this represents a kind of violation of electoral silence, which obliged police officers to intervene. The police officers here always try to organize the influx of villagers so that they can ensure to them a smooth and easy electoral process. They are trying also to intervene and any time to remove any obstacles or eliminate even any dispute between the voters who are really enthusiastic. But what we have to notice, the late opening of some electoral committees in the first day in the remote villages of Armenia, especially in the first electoral circumstancy. One of the judges couldn't arrive at the precise time of the opening of the committees because he has an accident. Even that, we are observing a massive presence of voters in the electoral committees in the villages of Armenia Governorate. There is also a keenness from governorates, institutions and the Supreme Elections Authority not to place electoral committees on the upper floors, and therefore the committees are placed on the ground floor so that everyone can cast their votes and exercise their constitutional rights, especially on the part of the elderly and the people with special needs. There are also umbrellas in front of polling stations to protect the voters from the heat, sun and rain. Let me also say that security measures are well established on the ground to guarantee a calm and peaceful voting process. That the police are supervising the security of this electoral process. Medical team and the ambulances are here in order to ensure the safety of the voters. Although there is really a hot electoral competition in some constituency, but all governorate institutions stand at the same distance from all the candidates. There is a development also in the digital system of parliamentary elections, this time made by the National Election Authority in order to raise the awareness and the education of the voters. The Supreme National Elections Authority was keen also to put information boards for people with hearing disabilities and special needs. A braille card also for people with visual impairment are available for helping them to exercise their constitutional right to vote. And there are QR code stickers that allow voters to scan it with their mobile phones and to see the instructions and information panels within the subcommittees. Let me also say that among the new technological matters that we have touched here, there is a special applications for elections to make it easier for the citizens. The voter can enter his national ID number on the application to know the location, the place of his committee in which he will vote, and also to know whether there is a density in it now or not. So there is a lot of facilities. There is also a mobilization on the part of the candidates to provide means of transportation for their voters, especially that Minya's geography, which is in Upper Egypt, has mountainous areas. There is also complete neutrality on the part of those
Indeed,
in charge
Hany Farag, our correspondent from Minya, will be back to you throughout the day for more updates on the voting process in Minya Governorate. And indeed, our dear viewers, continuing our special coverage for Egypt's House of Representatives elections 2025 in its second day. And indeed, back to my dear colleague Shireen Adel.
Yes, Mahiti, I'm back to Dr. Wael Badawi, journalist. Yes, Dr. Wael, we will also like to shed more light on artificial intelligence and its role in the voting process.
Artificial intelligence for sure has a role, because if we understand how the system works, you will realize that artificial